Spurn here from my front porch to share another fun and easy way to be creative with your family. Today, we're going to be talking about painting rocks. I went in our backyard and we found some rocks. We tried to look for smooth rocks, but if you only have rough and bumpy rocks in your backyard, don't worry, you can still paint them. Your designs just might not be able to be as intricate or as detailed. So, find some rocks in your yard that you think would be perfect for our project. Now that you found your rocks, let's talk about paint. Any paint that you have on hand at home will be perfectly fine, but the boys and I have found that acrylic paint sticks to the surface of the rock the best. We even use these paint pens to help us to get better details on our rock. Now, if you don't have any acrylic paint at home, you can still use any paint that you have. You just may not be able to place these outdoors. If you are planning on putting your painted rocks outside or in your garden, the best thing that you could do is ask your parents to spray a clear sealant over the top to make sure that the rain and the different weather does not take the paint off your rocks. Now Wesley is going to show you how to do the first part of the Ladybug rock. He's going to take about a quarter of the rock and he's going to paint it black, just going over the surface and all the way down to the end to create the head for the Ladybug. After that, he's going to let it dry a little bit just to make sure that the red and the black don't go together. After it dries, he's going to take the red, and on the last 3/4 of the rock, he's going to paint the entire surface of the rock the red. After that, he'll have to let it dry a little bit before he can add the black line details and the spots. So stay tuned to see how he adds those details in a moment. Now that the red has had time to dry, you can see that Wesley is now adding the black line detail down the middle to split the wings, and then he'll be adding the symmetrical dots using the black paint pen on both sides of the Ladybug. After that, you'll add the 2 white spots for the eyes, and then using the black marker once the white dries, adding and finishing the eye. I like to create sets of rocks, and the reason we do that is because we use them to play different games. Over here you can see we created a set of the ladybugs, and then we also made a set of little green frogs. The reason that we create the sets of these is to play games, and one of the games that we like to play is tic-tac-toe. We're going to set up our game board and play a game right now to show you what we mean. That we played a game of tic-tac-toe. We use sticks for our board. If you have chalk, you can draw it on the ground with the chalk. We usually do this when we're camping, and we'll bring a Ziploc bag with our stones in it. We'll set it up, we'll either draw in the dirt or we'll grab some sticks and make our tic-tac-toe board. The hard idea when planning your design for your rock is to start off with a pencil and draw the design onto the surface of your rock. I'm going to do that now with a black marker just so you can see what a flower outline would look like if you drew it with your pencil. Now remember, I drew my outline using the black paint pen so you can see it better on the video, but a pencil really would be the way to go, especially if you're trying out a new design. So don't forget, sketch first and then start painting. After you have your outline, you can take the time to color in your flower or any other design that you've drawn on and try out some different colors, try out some different designs. This one we worked on, we just used some complementary colors, and we did a blue and a bright orange around the outside, highlighted by a yellow center. After we painted the flowers, the boys had a good idea that if we did all different color flowers and then maybe some different insects, they could be another interesting set for our games to play. Okay, my amazing artists, now that you know what to do, it doesn't matter what rocks you choose, whatever paints you use. Just remember, be creative and have fun. And always know you're amazing.